Alright guys, welcome back to another Insider Preview build review. Basically, this is going to be build 19536. Now, if you're wondering how I got like so many different apps in Chrome Dev, because I have actually two OSs in here, one with the 1041 build and one with this one. So basically, we're going to be reviewing this build, and oh boy, I read the blog. It has many features. So basically, Microsoft decided to test their fast ring and skip ahead integration. It worked somehow because before anyone got the real 20H1, fast ring is already going into a post 20H1 state. Now this build is very mysterious. Before we move on, we have to check. Look, so we're in the blog right now. The fast ring going forward. See? Skip ahead will be migrated into fast ring, the freshest builds. Put that plan into motion, RS pre-release. And yes, that just means they all put their latest code. And all that stuff. Although Windows 10 is now doing that Azure development schedule thing, or basically now it's gonna come out every January and June or July. Now in the fast ring, they're no longer matched to a specific Windows 10 release, like 21H1 or 20H2. We don't know what this is gonna be yet, but it looks like we're going to have this maybe a very early beginning of 20H2 or 21H1. Because this is the same case for 19H2 and 20H1. 1909 was only in the form of a cumulative update, if you all know by now. But the 20H1 is in the big update because they had to skip a release for the Azure development cycle. See, they're not matched to a specific Windows 10 release, so they just mean that they have the latest code from the developers. So some of the improvements and the new features may be added into future Win 10 releases when they're ready. And here's what's new. We got optional drivers, or optional updates you can say. So this is what it means. We actually had, I think, a few builds of this, like an experiment in 20H1. And yeah, I think they put it back. They re-released the updated Korean IME family group setup. And here are the other updates. The photos and the Your Phone app, which is very nice, I should say. But let's take a look at all the general changes. Look at this. We got so many. Whether you want to increase your productivity, whatever, Microsoft To Do makes it easy to plan your day. That's a new feature. Windows RE doesn't require an administrator password. I'd say that's both a bug fix and a new feature. But that's a bad thing, I'd say, because, most schools use Windows 10, and maybe students are just pressing F8 and all that. We fixed an issue on the first character of your query getting dropped when automatically time to search by pressing E. Unexpectedly needing to re-download the whole game. Okay, they fixed that. They fixed a lot of things, to be honest. This is more of an RS release build. We fixed an issue that could result in Task Manager's icon not appearing, even though it has been enabled, so they fixed it. There's Resource Manager getting stuck and not showing a disk activity. The Vietnamese telex keyboard would stop working sometimes, especially with Control A. New storage pool would fail with incorrect parameter. UWP just means Universal Windows Programs. Basically, it's the Windows 10 UI. And if you see 1507 and 1511, they still had that old style UAC. But now they have that very new, fresh-looking one. That's what UWP is. Devices Lifetime Narrative still announced the language features, but of course they fixed it. Result in no tooltip with full text somehow. They removed the separate hotspot 2.0 under Wi-Fi because it was still an experimental phase. So it's having enabled is basically just having Wi-Fi enabled. Bluetooth battery level displayed in settings is getting stuck, and then it reduces accuracy. And basically, if you roll back, Windows Update might still list the older build on their update history. Basically, the older one, you know, like 18363, like what I did yesterday. Here are the known issues. Now, only one is a new known issue, but let's go through all. Of course, the incompatibility issues and the BattlEye anti-cheat software. Looking into reports of the update process hanging. Certain external USB 3 drives not responding with start code 10. Optimized drives control panel incorrectly reporting optimization, but it's not reflected in the UI, obviously. And here's a new one. Documents section under privacy has a broken icon. Now, I'm not sure where exactly privacy would be, but definitely not the Explorer. And it's a broken icon, and it says it's just a rectangle. So let's see if we can try to find it, I guess. But I'm not too sure where the privacy option would be. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Updates in progress? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're right. If you see, yep, that is a broken icon. It's literally a rectangle. They're not wrong. So, that's probably it, because look how many new features we have and, like, general fixes. So, and of course, this thing is back, because it's quite obvious. It's a preview build. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next Insider Preview build.